Hello. Today we will be looking at another analysis of a set between, um, let's see, I know it's energy and, off the top of my head I don't know who it is. Oh, Fritos. Fritos, PR'd third, I want to say, at Miami, energy, now PR'd 1. Okay, and so they're gonna go Palutena Roy as opposed to the snake or the daisy I've reviewed earlier. So they go on Pokemon Stadium. Oh, right.
Number one seed here at
Number one seed here is Palutena. Makes me upset, but it's
all right.
really, really good.
Would this be winter semis then?
Yes, this is winter semis.
Okay, then we will change that. Give me
As
one
someone
second.
who got personally bodied by energy, right here on this stream.
Oh, you were on
I can
stream?
say, yeah, I was here on.
Okay. Just kind of walling out. They're just kind of um, getting a feel for each other, basically. And I'm pretty sure they've played plenty of times before. I think. I know they've played at least once in tournament. Um, I didn't think Fritos. I thought he played somebody else. Maybe he's always played Roy. But when you have two people of like really close or pretty close skill level like this filling out process is like really common. Unless you've played like a ton of times, you're gonna get this a lot. Kind of, like, yeah, he's throwing out fairs to try to just try to get something. He's also falling with his aerials and then auto canceling them. Yep. Uh, how do you do this? So, bit of a preemptive spot dodge there. Probably figured he would have dash grabbed, but he mixes up. He jumps with a falling fair, leads to a grab. Fair, good stuff. Reaches spot dodge again, so he's already a spot dodger. So that's something you should look out for during the set. That dash back bear is really good because it's gonna be safe on shield against like, or it should probably be safe against Roy for the most part if you auto cancel it. Bears again, auto cancel or auto reticle. Could have punched that recovery, but it's not the easiest thing in the world. But okay. Does that cross up Nair? Um, as I said before, he loves doing that because it's really good. It's just like you can't really punish it unless you read it. Um, let's see. So he does this. I don't know if that was a late reaction. What I don't really like here is so he hits him off right with this nair, and he gets back on stage and he's fine. He's still he's still in tumble. He's still in hit stun basically, except for maybe about like right here he gets out of it, but he's still in that tumble state. So what does energy do? So it gets him here, right, and he has all the advantage in the world to do anything. He could even auto reticle, jump out aerial, just jump, force him to do an option. So what does he do? He dashes back. Very weird dash back. It's just like, it doesn't really get you anything for doing that. As I said, he's already up a lot. I mean, even if you hit him with like a fair or something, or a nair. It's like a combo or anything. He doesn't lose anything by putting on aggression in this. It's like such an awkward area to be in, trying to recover. I mean, you have mix-ups, especially because it's ultimate. You have a very good chance of like just staying alive and not getting edge guarded in this area. But as a Palutena player, you have a lot of ways to get around it. And then he does an auto reticle after he snaps to ledge. I don't know if maybe he was reading, he would just jump back on, but kind of weird. I would have figured he would have down tilted because he did that against Slanderson a few times, so I figured he would have went for it. Maybe a bit of an input error, I don't know. But down tilt's really good. It's a really good 2-frame move on recoveries. And characters like Roy have recoveries that can be a little annoying to 2-frame, but you can still do it. And auto reticle doesn't really do anything there. Even if he did jump back on, I think, unless maybe he threw out like the best fair of all time and hit here, down tilt still probably would have covered him going on platform. So down tilt would have been really good there in general, but let's see. So he misses. He does a full hop instead of okay. He kind of cross up. See, he spot dodges again. It's not like when you're playing, it's way easier said than done. But if you can look for these kinds of things, like these little minute habits, they go a long way. So that's like the 3rd or 4th time just this game, in not even 30 seconds, that he has spot dodged. After doing some sort of action, he spot dodged. And so he could be reading that and trying to do something out of it. Okay. Spot dodge. Spot dodge on up tilt. So he does this cross up bear, right? Which that's good. That's an awkward situation for Palutena. So he gets a cross up bear, and a lot of people here are gonna shield because it's just like safe, especially because they can't turn around and grab you. So why not shield in case they do like a nair, for example. But since he's still facing right, he can't cross back to him because then he just grab that. So he has to. It's like a really awkward situation. So he has to go back to his back, and so he's able to go with out of shield bear. He's a really good option for Roy. Does miss the tech. I don't know if I don't think Roy's jab locks. I don't know what move Roy has that would jab lock, but his jab pops up. So he probably should have went for down tilt. I mean, I don't think down tilt jab locks either. But if you're gonna read a tech, if you're gonna be Roy, just dash attack or F tilt, F smash, something. If you're gonna read the miss tech, I don't know what you have to jab lock. I don't think jab does. So unless he just missed it, I don't know. I would have just dash attacked because then it covers all these options anyway. Dancing Blade's dumb. Yeah, this so like this is one of those things that it's like you can't how do I want to say this? You can't force an option sometimes. So you see here, he like fastfall up beats to get on a cancel on a ledge, preferably, and he misses that. So what he does again is he just goes for it again, and he reads it like perfectly, like really perfectly. I mean, he probably knows, or hopefully he would then learn later on in the set through conditioning that like he just shouldn't, or he should be a lot more careful with his up beats because he's gonna look for them. But just in general, like if you try an option like like a riskier option like up being down onto somewhere, it's not the best idea to do it immediately after again, because it's like, if it's just something like, oh, I don't know, like fair into fair, like on his shield or something, that's fine to do a couple times over. But that, like, the weirder the option is, the less you should do it, if that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, so like that, and the up B isn't like necessarily a weird option, but if you read it, it's easy to read. It's not like the greatest thing in the world. It just can be really good. Anyway. Ooh. Let's see. So up B's. So this jump up nair is not bad. I do want to see something. Okay. He actually did have, like, plenty of time to react to this F smash. Because he probably just planned from the start to full hop, like, or jump up nair and then go back, because that's not a bad option. I mean, it's like a mix-up, but it's a pretty good option. But he did definitely have time to react, and he got really lucky he didn't die. Ooh. Let's see. I'm surprised he didn't just dash attack or dash grab anyway, because even if he didn't have the counter hitbox come out, that up air still wouldn't have hit. Yeah, he could have dash grabbed, dash attacked, dash nair, even turn around back air probably. He did a lot of things, but he did an up air, which is really weird.
Iconic.
With aerials, that actually was something I noticed. Pulsing and smash attacks are nowhere near the best in the game or anything. But that little mix-up when you get, like, that space, because, like, if he did it, like, right on his shield, it would have been really bad. But when you can get it, like, for lack of a better term, tippered, it's pretty safe on shield. Although he could have ran up, but he just wasn't expecting it, because it's like, sometimes the bad option is the best option, if that makes sense. There. Good auto reticle, covers a lot of stuff. Jump there. That could have hit. That wasn't a bad explosive flame. Ooh. So, coming back from ledge, I don't know if I can definitively say every time he has, but he's jumped from ledge a few times. Just when you're playing, you need to have that little mindset of like, okay, what option did I do last time? And be a little wary about it. Because now he's starting to read the jump up. So, especially when you're playing, it's kind of hard to just think, okay, well, I jumped last, so now I should probably roll. Or I just rolled, I'm gonna get up attack, that'll mix them up. It's not the easiest thing in the world to think that during a game, but he has jumped a few times, and it looks like he might be catching on to it, Fritos anyway. Unsafe jab, so it gets the back throw. Back throw, such a good back throw. I don't know, it's definitely like top 10 strongest back throws in this game, in terms of just raw kill power, but really good move. Misses. See, thankfully Palutena players do have that little bit of fluff in there when they get, like, in the air. So he up B's down. Even though he misses the platform, he still gets away for free because it just has such good horizontal range. So, lucky for him. Oh. 1 second. Okay. So, let's see where we are. Okay, up, beat down. Kind of back to that, and this happens a lot after a stock, where you kind of get into that, like, weird neutral, not neutral thing, because the 3 stock player is thinking, well, I'm up a stock, like, I just want to get percent, because in early game neutral, it goes from, I just want to get percent to I just want to get percent, but now it's I want to get percent to I want to get this kill. What I've learned a lot just hearing like top players talk and that kind of thing is, like, if you were in this Royce position, the more you fish for the kill, the less likely you're going to get it, which I think that's just something good to look out for in general. So he's already, so like he threw out like a couple like that F tilt. Like there's really no reason to throw that F tilt. So he's just kind of like looking for a kill, and that could have led to a bigger punish. Ooh. He did read it though, he was just a little off. That fares are really good. Ooh. So he didn't look like he was at that like tumble percent, so he got to jump out. Nair covering the spot dodge, really good. Spot dodges again. See, at that point, if you're this player, you need to be like, he has spot dodge like 100 times. I can do something about this. Ooh. Happens. Back throw. See, I like back throw there. I'm surprised he didn't go for down throw because he just kind of likes percent. Just as a player, he likes it. But the back throw is really good, and you could tell his DI. It looked like he was DIing out for the back throw. So it's like a good mix-up. It's just good to like get him off stage. We're really lucky there. He actually, this is literally what happened after his first stock. He just jumps down, up airs, the same exact up air, goes to platform, and then he just up B's in the exact same spot and even misses the same auto cancel. Ooh. Um. He. Fritos is getting really unlucky with these sour spots. Jump nair. Yep, that's like 4 nairs. 3 or 4. Ooh. So, platform's being really hard to get off in this game. How much damage has he gotten from like basically just nairing? Down throw nair. 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 Up air. Paltan is so cool. Game 1 with just explosive flame? Okay. Um yeah, it just he just made that look so hard for Roy. I mean he just mixed up his options really well. Uh ton of nairs. He just kept it as simple as possible, and he kind of just bodied. He also got lucky with like an FD and stuff, but really good. See where he goes. Battlefield version. So Battlefield. I'm a little surprised he went Battlefield because he took so much damage, or he took a lot of damage off platforms and just got really unlucky because of platforms. So I figured he would have went to either, I think Kalos would have been really good. I'm gonna guess this rule set Kalos on. Kalos would have been a really good option. Um, Maybe even Yoshi's would have been okay. I don't know if I agree with the Battlefield pick though. Energy doing the 3 auto reticles in a row. Cool. But so he did this in the Sayu set, where it says as soon as the game starts, run off your reverse auto reticle. And that's not a bad option though, because if they jump, they take like 13%. I mean, it's not bad. But a lot of times, since Roy players, or at least this specific Roy player, is like really grounded, he probably could have maybe just kind of been like from last game. Okay, last time he jumped to ground. I'm just gonna start off with a fair. But that's super. I'm just watching VOD. I can say that. If I was playing, I probably would have done the same thing. But there's something to look out for, like the minute details, like that, like where do they go when they start the match, and that kind of thing. That's all. That's all set data that you can take in and punish very early. Drop shield a little early. Just fair. God, he loves fair. Fair, nair. Got the fair to explosive flame. That explosive flame actually wasn't like bad though, but I mean, he could have probably just ran off fair because he hasn't like recovered high or mid anytime yet. He's always recovered low, so he probably could have or even did like a drop down there, but he's up by a lot, so it's alright. So far, Energy's gotten really lucky. It looks like because no, he's spot dodges to get the grab. So I mean, I definitely don't have like all the tools for beating Palutena or anything. I mean, I lose Palutena all the time. But ooh, I'm gonna talk about that in a second. But since Energy does a lot of like out of shield and air and fastball fair, being on the ground against him is just scary. And this Roy, this Roy is like really grounded. He's, I think he should have tried doing a lot more aerials. Like you could do like fastball nair or fastball basically everything. Most of them cancel except for like dare. So since he's doing like a lot of, and his grabs are all working though, so he could be doing like cross up air into like a grab or something if he wants to do that kind of thing. He should just be doing more cross up aerials on Palutena. Because at that point, what's Palutena going to do? Probably jump out in air. And then that leaves you in that awkward situation of you're looking this way, Palutena either goes this way, and they're going to get punished by anything, or they go back to the back and you can do out of shield back air. So, it doesn't work with like every character, but if you're going to play like Roy or something, you have a lot of tools to deal with Palutena, and so far he really hasn't. But I was going to talk about. Oh, whoops. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. Okay, so he back throws it down. So, weird smash attack, weird smash attack. They're supposed to flame again. I mean, what are you gonna do? And this time he recovers high, doesn't really do anything, but so it leads to this counter, which is not a bad counter because I think most people would have done just a jump up aerial. I 100% would have. But the dumb thing about energy, as I said before, he loves this jump off into like a bear or something. But what's really good on him is look at this weight. Look how good this weight is. So he jumps off right. He even if he buried, he probably would have killed him. So that he jumps and single hit pop up nair. That's really good and something I think a lot of Palutinas don't really utilize. I mean, it's not like the most common thing, but it's like, I mean, look, it pops him up into, just pops him up into a grab. He could have maybe even like F tilted or something, and probably just killed him outright because he was still on a little bit of air. But so good, and that leads to, I don't know why, because I don't know if forward throw kills. I don't know why the people even find him in DI and in. If he was like over here, or if he was like if his back was facing left, I would 100% DI in. But I don't even know if forward throw kills, so it's really weird to just automatically DI in here because he's gonna like the Palutena player is gonna be looking for the DI in when at that percent. Sometimes you have to mix up the mix up. So, yeah, that's what I was talking about, right? 0 to 115. That's where I could have done a million things right here. A million. And normally this isn't like terrible. Like, this is actually a fine read because people roll all the time. Especially because most people would think like, okay, I'm at 115, I just want to stay alive. But he didn't think that. He just dropped his shield. He actually just looks at him. Like, he straight up just looks at him like, you're the biggest idiot. um, yeah, so that's what I was saying though. A lot of people just get really anxious about getting the kill. He could have grabbed him, gotten stage control. He could have, like, nared, like when he just ran up to him. He could have nared. He could have down tilted. He could have done anything. But instead, he goes for the riskiest option. And what does he take? 15%. That's a pretty good 15%. Ooh, he's getting so unlucky with those side spots. See, that jab is good, and is also getting lucky because Roy isn't like jabbing like at all. Jab's like so good. Ooh. Down tilt. Yeah, rapid jab's really good because he can do that to cover spot dodges and stuff. Nair and up air, but this percent's really good. He gets a little lucky with that second up air. I mean, it's like a mix-up, but he gets it. Oh my god. And I hate when people get hit by this because I get hit by it all the time. Like, he does bear. So what's he gonna do? Run back bear. It's so annoying, but it's so good. Because, you know, just auto-canceled aerials are really good, and energy takes really good advantage of them. Really, really good advantage. See, so, like, earlier I was complaining that he dash backed because he was still in that flow range. But dash back when they're on ledge is good. Because it covers It's weird to say, but dashing back covers most options. So it 100% covers this attack, because now since you can't run past, you can just grab. With Palutena, if you run back and they roll, you can just nair. Or if you're super next to somebody, just like F smash. But you can at least nair back in that like arc. If he just jumps, he just run forward fair. And then if he just got on, he'd probably run into him and get a grab. So just dash back is so scary if you can read when, and because he does it right when he throws out this attack. If you can dash back when people are doing their get up option, if you can get this dash back right when people are doing whatever ledge option they're doing, you can basically cover everything if you're actually timed good enough, or if you just have a good read. Even here, you could have just F smashed or something, but somebody gets it, and then down throw, bear, up a full stock. So, so he does his fair right, nair, forwarder. Oh wait, that's not what I want to look at. How does he get this? So why does he? He just jumps but doesn't throw anything, so he gets punished for it. It lands, blast in a nair and a fair. Ooh, so yeah. See, look at this spot dodge again. Falls on platform, gets nared, just gets sharked. That was a good wait though, because getting off platform in Ultimate is so hard. It's like being on platform is so bad in this game, and so he just afford to just wait, and he does. But he gets parried, which was a good parry, but really bad up smash. It's just even if he got it, it wasn't gonna kill. Really bad, but that's okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See? Yes. Look at that. And he just waits. Who's gonna tech a down throw? No one's gonna tech a down throw. Waits, misses it, but that. God, I could cross that note off. I didn't know he actually knew about that. Awesome. So yeah, down throw at this mid percent, that can combo into so much stuff just on that tech. Because who's gonna tech a down throw? Unless you like know the matchup really well. But the game's still young, so no one probably like knows that. So good. He's so unlucky with these sour spots. Ooh. So yeah, look again. So energy, what does he do? He jumps. He's been jumping like every time, but Roy player hasn't caught on. Ooh, south spot up here, now smash. That's pretty good. See, auto reticle is really good because he mixed it up. Really good. So he goes to town. Yeah, it's a little better. He sticks with it.
Well played.
Okay, so goes back to Roy. So this is though why, especially on a state like town which has this centralized platform, this or Yoshi's, those might be the only legal too. That's why auto reticle isn't always the greatest, especially because he's done it. Or he did it last game too. It was a runoff, but you can't obviously run off, so he gets punished for it. Really good. Yep. Ooh. It looks like it took 2 games, but Fritos is kind of picking up on what Energy is trying to do. He's finally kind of getting around these like nairs and stuff. And these spot dodges are losing him a lot of percent. Oh, should have gotten that. So, alright. So look at this. This is really good. So he gets his nair right. So he lands on a platform. He jumps. And so and since most people would think right here that he's going to, I'm just gonna full screen it. Most people think right here that he's just gonna fall because he's falling, right? He baits that out, so he gets him to come toward him. He just fares. Really good. Oh, oh, that should have been a back throw, 100%. But oh well. Gonna get punished for it. Not the best punish, but he did get punished. Down. Okay, so what's he gonna do? Ooh, see, thank you. He hasn't run off nared an entire time this set. Really good. Really, really good. Gets trumped. Oh, so it's not gonna kill yet. Not even close. They do have to be careful about this because at 0, because you don't auto cancel this fair because you're already out of your animation. So at 0, you can hit this fair, but it's basically like they crouch canceled it. Like, they're gonna get a punish. Honestly, he could have killed you for it. He could have just F smashed you or F tilted you. So yeah, you got really lucky there, Energy. Ooh, so what do you get? He does forward throw, which apparently leads you to a odd enough angle that on town platforms, it's a tech situation. I mean, he like reacts to it though. He even waits out the get up attack, but barely misses. Which at that point, then, no, still not. Ooh, see, that's like the epitome of like just looking for the kill when you need to just calm down. This, no one's getting hit by this uppy, dude. Like, no one's getting hit by that. Unlucky counter. Yeah. So, I haven't really talked about it yet, but he does, Energy does a lot of these, like, fadeaway jumps, which is really good in Ultimate. Like, I don't blame him. But, like, I guess it's, like, kind of when you're at this, like, level, if you can just think, why would he jump here? Like, that's a very awkward jump. Of course he's gonna fade back. And he just reads it. Good stuff. Fair dash attack, of course. Turn around auto reticle. And yeah, that can trip. Didn't look like he'd get anything off of it, but close. Good parries. Dash attacks. Fair. Okay. And you know, this counter was good. Like this counter, I mean, it's really hard to say this was a bad counter since it worked, but I mean, it's not gonna kill or anything. So it's kind of just like, why? Ooh. Looks like he misses reaction. So, yeah, see, look, he puts up a shield instead of doing anything here. Like, and that was such a late shield, that wouldn't have covered anything anyway. Yeah, weird shield. Misses dash back and actually saves him. Stuff. Okay, so for the first time this set, he's actually, or energy, is actually the one down. Um, which is a little weird, because yeah, like basically, I would say for the most part, in the sets I've watched of his, he's actually not been down. I'm sure he cleans it up pretty quick, but, ooh, bad. Good back throw. Oh, so he recovers high, which I don't know if I agree with anyway, because, like, look. So he, he just stands there for like 3 seconds. So he back throws him, right? I mean, they like jump at the same time, but it's almost like, of course he's gonna jump, because one of the other ways he's really gonna kill you right now is through aerials. So I would have recovered low, or at least if I watched this set and I was Zeroy, I would have recovered low, in theory. So he gets his up air, which was a little weird, but he just gets the back throw anyway. So good stuff. Can I turn up the quality, or is there no, that doesn't like help anything. I just made it brighter. Okay. So, Nair. Ooh, misses the tech, but gets the tech away. F till gonna stay as probably an air. Auto cancels, of course. Turn around F tilt. Nair into up air. Yeah, bread and butter. That was a weird interaction. Down air in dash attack clanked. Kinda looked awesome though. Okay, good DI. Ooh. So, of course, jump up Nair, because he jumps up and does an aerial, like, every time. So, this is a good spot. So, he commits to the jump here, and energy capitalizes on it, but when you're in this spot, I don't know, like, this early jump, it just leaves you with so many less options. Like, if you have your jump, you have, like, it made your fade backs way better, because then you can go down here, and then jump, or wherever, and then jump. But when you're up here, and he hasn't even committed to a jump yet, and you pull out a jump, your options are just so limited. Because at this point now he has air dodge and counter, or like the nuttiest down air ever. So he jumps, right? He goes for the side of the stage, which is good, but energy reads it. It's also really good. And then, ooh, that's really good, because he hasn't done that a single time. He hadn't even gone for it, so he probably didn't think about it. Damn, it's a good set. Um, yeah, energy's mentality. I think it's because he had those 2 games of fluff. Sometimes he can be a little dissuade when he goes down in stock, but he kept cool. He just played smart. And then the down air at the end was really good because Fritos just didn't expect it because energy hadn't gone for it. So 3-0, really good stuff. Okay, and I think that'll wrap it up. Oh, I guess I probably talked about some summarize what I talked about. So I'd say one of the biggest things is, and energy obviously has his habits too. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's not the best player in the world, despite being a really good player. Everybody has their habits. If you can figure out what those habits are faster, like I said, Fritos, a lot of spot dodges, a lot of smash attacks, not a lot of aerials, like a very more like grounded, or he did aerials out of shield, but like he never really like fell with aerials except for the occasional down air. So if you can kind of pick up on those things, he also did his jumps early a few times, like when he was recovering. Let's see if I can't find one, but so let's say like on this side of the stage when he's like way up in the blast zone, he'll like jump early, which for Palutena players that's like you want to see that. So yeah, you need to just because not every read has to just be a pure 50-50. I mean, you can kind of think about what your opponents have done in the past and go off that. I mean, yeah, sure, your opponents might think, well, I did that option last time, I won't do it again. Or, well, they won't expect it twice. But a lot of times, especially, I mean, he's already down 2-0. His head's probably a little out of it after just, like, losing twice. I mean, it's hard to not be annoyed and lose composure. So if, like, he jumps here, he'll probably just do it because it's a little kind of autopilot-y. So you want to take advantage of those things. He did spot dodges a lot. Spot dodge into he would do like spot dodge into up tilt a lot. You can just wait out the spot dodge and then just shield the up tilt, and you can probably get a punish. Or you can just grab. Well, you probably can't just grab the spot dodge, but you could do a lot of things. He didn't really punish the spot dodges too much, but he did a lot of them. Yeah, it's just kind of you have to look for those little small habits that the opponents have. Let's see what else. His energy just got really good conversions. With like he's just doing really good with like his nairs, which I mean it's not the hardest thing in the world, but he was doing it consistently well, and it's still droppable, and he did really drop a lot of them. That was really good on his part. Let's see what else. I still think his edge guarding could use a little work, but he did also end the set with a really good edge guard. So I can't say too much bad, but just consistently, not just in clutch situations, being able to edge guard is really good. But he did clutch it out twice, so it's good on his part. That I don't know the timestamp, so I'm not gonna look for it. But when the Roy was on ledge down here, and then he dashed back to when he jumped up, that was really good. I think dash back on recovery is really good because it just kind of, even if you just kind of like dash dance in place, I think that's a really good option as long as you're not right up on ledge to get by like dash attack. I think that's really good because you can just mix it up. You can just stop on one of the runs, and that would like screw with your opponent's head. So he did it once and it was really good, but I think it should be done more, personally. I'm feeling like that might be it in terms of a summary. I think I said a lot of stuff during that though. Yeah, Energy just played really well, very solid. Just kept really good composure. The Roy players just kind of doing a lot more like smash attacks and just wasn't really doing the options to counter Energy's options, I guess. Energy, doing his out of shield nairs, fast fall aerials to get combos and stuff. Really good. And it seems like they don't have a counter, but I mean, they do. Because if he does it every time, you can react to it. Or you can try at least different things to mix up his gameplay, But I think the Roy player just kind of did his game plan and didn't really adapt throughout the set too much. He did a little bit in game 3 because he was doing a lot better, but he adapted like late and he didn't adapt perfectly to what Energy was like throwing out. But it was still a good set though, especially game 3 was close. I mean, he almost won it. It was very close. So, good set to them. And next, I'll be doing, I believe it was Energy versus Time Gear in Winners Finals. And I'm going to guess that'll be Energy's Palutena versus Time Gear's Wolf. But I haven't. Also, I think I should say, I don't watch the sets beforehand. This is completely as I'm just, like, I watch it and then I analyze it on the spot. So I don't know who Time Gear actually plays, I'm just going to guess. But I think that will be the end for that analysis. So, thank you.